Cooper was about 3 years old. He had just turned 3, and he had one night where he had really bad pain in his stomach, and he was waking up about every 45 minutes screaming of the pain in his stomach. I had taken him to our family doctor, and he thought that he might have an appendicitis, so they sent us down to have an appendectomy. And within 6-7 hours of us first going into the doctor, they pulled out his appendix. After we got home, he again started screaming about the same pain that we originally came for. He still has the fever, and the pain did not go away when the medicine wore off. This is not normal. And so we sat in the hospital for another 7 days, asking lots of questions, wondering what was going on. It was about day 12 of symptoms of him being homesick, and then in the hospital of him having the symptoms that he did. It was then that they diagnosed him with Kawasaki disease.
So after finding that this was Kawasaki disease, we did some research, we Googled it, trying to find as much information as we could, and there just wasn't a lot out there. We did finally figure out that there is a vital 10-day window to be diagnosed and treated to save a child's heart, or have a chance of saving a child's heart. And so we missed that. And with Cooper, we were at day 12, and Cooper was diagnosed with Kawasaki disease with coronary aneurysm.
The first 21-day stay was about $750,000. After that, he moved on to have the 2 to 3 month visits of the echocardiograms, which are about $2,500 a visit. His medications run about $400 a month. He has blood draws every 2 weeks that are $100. Then we move on to the kidney failure that he had a year and a half after as a result of one of the medications he was on from the heart. That visit put him in the hospital for about 36 days, ran about $1.2 million. He was on, for that, the most expensive medicine in the world, which is about $30,000 a dose.
We found that there wasn't those answers out there. And so we started the Kawasaki Kids Foundation to give back, whether it be by education, through grandparents and parents in the community, or whether it be research through Children's Hospital and trying to find a cure for Kawasaki disease, or even just family support in many different avenues.
For us, it would have been so much easier to go through the trial that we did, having someone to be able to tell you it's going to be okay and what to expect, and that your kid is going to go through life and have challenges, but it's going to be okay, and they can be strong, and you can be strong for them, and simply have just a system to be able to support you during the hardest time in your life, when you see your child sick and struggling and not knowing what is going on and to find what it is. When you have someone there to support you and who's been there, makes it so much easier to bear that burden.
I think the most bizarre thing about this disease is that there's a crucial 10-day window. If you don't get caught in that 10 days, you're gonna have lasting heart problems. And I think that is that's the hardest piece, and that's what keeps me working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, plus my full-time job, to make a difference. When you live at home with a son that missed that window, I am ready to do whatever I have to do to make this more known, and that people can get inside that window. We've saved 11 kids that we know directly linked to the foundation in this first 2 years of existence. The parents have called me and said, I saw your poster in the doctor's office, and we had been sent home, and I took my iPad in with your website on it with the symptoms. You saved our kid. We were saved on day 6 or day 7 with no heart problems. That's what I did this for. Kawasaki Kids Foundation was built out of love. Main purpose is to raise money to find a cure for Kawasaki disease, educate the community, health professionals, and make this a household name. And the rest of it is family support. The foundation is threefold, and if we can do those three things on this rare disease, we'll make a difference.